Welcome back to another edition of Fly Tying with Jim Misiura. Today I'm going to tie a yellow belly pinhead. The hook that I have in the vise, this is a size 10. This is 4 or 5 extra long streamer hook. I'm going to use mono thread, and you can get this very cheap. Just go to the sewing section of the store and you could get these this mono thread for 400 yards on a spool. It fits in your bobbin holder really easy, and you'll probably pay less than $5 for it. We're going to attach the thread right behind the eye, and we're going to start right there. For the body, I'm going to use a number 10 Herl tinsel. If you don't have a rotating vise, I would say you should probably cut off about a foot. But since I'm using a rotating vise, I'm going to leave it on the spool. Get that on there. There we go. Then we're going to put a single half hitch in there. Just bring it up around your bring it up around your finger. I'm still holding the spool of tinsel, so, and then you can go ahead and put that in your bobbin cradle. I'm going to rotate my vise, and I'm going to go back and then forward. If you ever bait fished for trout, pinheads was one of the favorite baits to use for trout. And we're going to come in forward, and you get a nice overlapping. You're not going to have any spaces. And we'll bring that right up close and take our thread off the cradle again and shorten that thread and give it about 3 wraps. Twice, about 3 wraps, and let that hang, and then you can cut this off and the tinsel will be safe. Now you can give it a couple of more securing wraps right there. I'm about an eye length from the eye of the hook. First one I'm going to use is, this is orange, but actually when you use so little it looks yellow. I'm going to take about maybe 10 hairs of this, that's it. Maybe about 10 max. Go ahead and pull out any real short ones. I'm going to put these in my hair stacker. You don't have to put them in your hair stacker. You could have them uneven. That's perfectly acceptable. This is Bucktail, so you can see how large this hair stacker is. Then we'll take them out, and they're nice and even. We're going to make this just slightly longer than the hook shank. Give it a little moisture on there and twist it. Give them about a ½ inch past the hook shank. Three or 4 wraps, and trim this off. Now we'll take the we'll take some white. This is a natural bucktail. I really like this one. I got this from Cabela's, but it's really nice. And we're going to take slightly more than what we did with the yellow. I don't know, 15 to 20 maybe. And we'll go ahead and put these in the hair stacker. You know how nice and straight they are right off the tail. Go ahead and put those in the hair stacker. I saw quite a bit of them fall. And there we have the I'll go ahead and put a little more moisture on this. And we want to make that the same length, just about the same length. And we're going to give this a couple of wraps right here. Once again, 3 or 4 wraps is all that's required. Because now the yellow has 8 wraps on it and the white 4. Now I'm going to take some Peacock Herl, and this is a good time to use up those small ones that are in your package. Get those 4 to 6 of those half pieces. You can see in there. And there's about 6 of them. Put this back in the package. Yep. Actually, that was 7. That one will make 8, the one that fell out of the package. I want to even them out. They don't have to be perfect. Take that one there. There we go. And we just want to make these just about the length, maybe a little bit longer than the white or your other hair. Just going to put them right on top. Then we're going to tie them down. You get that first wrap to the back there. Whoop. Then we're going to go ahead and trim this off. And you can get rid of that. I'm going to put a few more wraps on here. I'm going to secure this. Nice thing about using mono thread, now you can see the different colors through it. You can see that black line on the top from the Peacock Herl. I'm going to come back on it just a little bit more because we are going to put eyes on this. And I'm going to go ahead and give it a whip finish. Maybe 2. Just so that first one doesn't come out on me. Take my poke and snip. Whenever you use a mono thread also, you don't want to clip it real tight because it's stretchy, so it will pull in. Now I'm going to take my scissors, take a scissor blade, and I'm going to put a little bit of curve in the Peacock Herl. Just try to pick those up without getting the deer hair. There we go, just get a little bit of curve in there. Putting a little bit of moisture on there just to control them a little bit. Now I'm going to put eyes on, and these are 3mm holographic eyes. Just get them on your bodkin needle and place them. They are sticky, they will stay there. You could get them a little, there we go. And another one fell off, so I'll just use that one. And we'll put that one on, line them up. I'm a little bit back there. You could get them a little closer to the nose, but this is good. It will actually reinforce your materials. And now, since it's winter time and I'm going to use my Loon UV Cure, what I did was I put it in a cup of hot water, and you can see it comes out nice and clear. If you don't, it gets cold and it gets foggy, gets cloudy. I'm just going to take some and go around. Now I'm going to take my bodkin needle and finish that off. Just keep it rotating. Now we're going to hit it with the UV light. And that's going to ensure that those eyes are going to go nowhere. They're totally covered with the UV cure. I just like to, it only takes a couple seconds, but I like to really get it. And I just don't trust it. Make sure. And then when you're outside in the sun, it'll just cure more and more. Now, since this is Loon UV Cure, what I have to do is put a little bit of head cement on there, because it will get tacky, and if you touch it, it'll get cloudy. But if you coat it with a top coat, such as Sally Hansen's, hard as nails, and it will remain wet looking throughout the life of the fly. And here we have a yellow belly pinhead. Hope that you learned something from this video. Hope that you would subscribe to my channel. Please refer me to your friends. Please visit my sponsors. Leave comments, questions, suggestions, and most of all, thank you very much for watching my videos.